Emperor penguin is the largest and heaviest of all living penguin species and one of the most extraordinary animals in the entire natural world. It stands nearly 1.2 meters tall and can weigh up to 45 kilograms, a size that sets it apart dramatically from every other member of its family. It is found exclusively on the frozen continent of Antarctica, where it breeds during the harshest winter conditions on Earth, enduring temperatures that drop below -60 degrees Celsius and winds that exceed 200 kilometers per hour. What makes the emperor truly remarkable is its breeding strategy, which is unlike that of any other bird species in existence. The male emperor incubates a single egg on top of his feet beneath a warm brood pouch through the entire Antarctic winter, going without food for up to 4 months while huddling together with thousands of other males in massive groups to conserve heat against the brutal cold. The female returns from the sea with food precisely when the egg hatches, and both parents then share the responsibilities of raising their chick through the brief Antarctic summer. Its elegant black and white plumage, with vivid yellow and orange patches on the neck and cheeks, makes it one of the most visually striking birds in the world. King penguin. The king penguin is the second largest penguin species in the world and one of the most visually magnificent animals found anywhere in the Southern Ocean. It inhabits the sub-Antarctic islands, including South Georgia, the Falkland Islands, and the Crozet and Kerguelen archipelagos, where it breeds in enormous and densely packed colonies that can contain hundreds of thousands of individuals at a single site. The king shares the elegant black and white plumage of its larger relative, but is distinguished by particularly vivid and saturated orange ear patches and a bright orange mandible stripe running along the lower jaw that gives it a striking and immediately recognizable appearance. King penguins are extraordinary divers, capable of reaching depths exceeding 300 meters and holding their breath for up to 9 minutes as they pursue fish and squid in the cold, deep waters of the Southern Ocean. Their breeding cycle is unusually long, taking over a year to complete, which means that successful pairs can only raise 2 chicks every 3 years. Chinstrap penguin. The chinstrap penguin is one of the most abundant and immediately recognizable penguin species in Antarctica and the surrounding sub-Antarctic islands. Its name comes from the thin, distinctive black line of feathers that runs beneath the chin from ear to ear across the white face, creating the precise appearance of a helmet strap and making it one of the easiest penguin species to identify in the field. Chinstraps are highly social and energetic birds that nest in enormous and extremely noisy colonies on rocky Antarctic coastlines and islands, sometimes numbering in the millions of pairs at a single breeding site. They are confident and assertive birds, known for their boldness in defending their nests and their remarkable agility on both land and in water. Chinstraps feed almost exclusively on Antarctic krill, making them one of the most important consumers in the fragile Antarctic food chain, and their population health is considered a key indicator of the overall health of krill stocks across the Southern Ocean. African penguin. The African penguin is the only penguin species that breeds on the African continent, found exclusively along the southwestern coastline of South Africa and Namibia, and on a number of offshore islands in the cold Benguela Current upwelling zone. It is immediately recognizable by the bold black horseshoe-shaped band across the white chest and the distinctive pink patches of bare skin above each eye that deepen in color as the bird gets warmer, functioning as a natural temperature regulation system. The African is also known as the jackass penguin because of its loud, braying, donkey-like call that echoes across its breeding colonies and can be heard from a considerable distance. It is classified as endangered, with its total wild population having declined by over 70% in the past 3 decades due to overfishing of its primary prey species, oil pollution, and competition with commercial fishing operations across its entire range. Little blue penguin. The little blue penguin is the smallest penguin species in the world, standing only around 33 centimeters tall and weighing less than 1 kilogram, a tiny size that makes it look almost impossibly delicate compared to its larger Antarctic relatives. It is found along the coastlines of southern Australia and New Zealand, where it lives in burrows and rock crevices just above the high tide line, coming ashore only after dark to avoid predators. Its upper body is covered in distinctive slate blue and indigo feathers that give the species its name and set it apart visually from the black and white coloring of most other penguin species. Little blues are social birds that travel to and from their colonies in small groups called parades, a behavior that has made them a beloved tourist attraction at several locations along the Australian and New Zealand coastlines, where protected viewing platforms allow visitors to watch their nightly return in safety.